G'day everyone, welcome back. I don't know if it's going to be a day of harvest today or not. We did get rained out yesterday at 6 PM last night, so we will just see what the day holds. Well, I guess we see what the morning holds. So I'm going to try out these new jerry cans and get them down to the paddock. Well, first time using one of these, and it's a push nozzle, which I wasn't aware of. That's why it's auto shut off. I mean, handy. It doesn't spill, but obviously, you obviously can't empty it as quick as what you normally would on another one. But it'll do the goods. So I'm just going to go along and fuel everything up, and I'll also grab the white lithium grease and give all the slides another touch up. Just need to keep the maintenance up on that so that they don't get too stiff and gross, because then it becomes quite hard to pull the augers down, and then when it gets like that is when you break bolts. So you can still see the remnants of the lithium grease from when I first did it, and this stuff works wonders. It is so much better to use than CRC or chain oil or anything like that. You guys can see just how blocked this poor radiator is, just from, you know, chaff and all that blowing over it. But a timely reminder of how good it is to have a West air compressor on the back of my ute, because otherwise I'd have to hook up to the service trailer and I'd be fighting to get that thing started. Whereas this thing is as easy as that. Away we go. Now unfortunately with this, I do have to typically blow it through the radiator, which is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to blow from behind out the way that the chaff has come in. But when you look back here, I can't actually get into the radiator. So typically what I got to do is blow it through it. I admitted defeat on the flies, and everyone else is very jealous of me. So we've taken... Yes, you are. We've got our dignity. You're swatting flies left, right and centre. Alright, in here we've taken this and then this plate off here, and then seeing that there, we're thinking that might be why this is able to flex so much. Like, that should be welded on there. They're two different colour steels though, so I'm not too sure on whether that should be or not. We're just about to lift up Henry's and take Henry's off and see if his is welded there. And if it is, then we're going to take this to the shed and weld it up, or bring the welder down here, but whichever, we'll have to fix it. This one's Henry's, and as you can see, it is all welded together. And yeah, well, it's one piece of steel, the other one is obviously broken, and AFCRI missed that in their pre-season, because I think it's been doing it from when we very first started this season, so a bit annoyed about that. But yeah, we'll see what we can do trying to weld it up, because there's not much room there to make a reinforce it. If you have a look here, so that's all broken there. We'd only be able to just weld basically along there, because everything sits on top of it, and you can't. Yeah, bit of a pain. And these bolts here, almost impossible to get off. We might need to try and get them off so we can try and weld that up, but yeah, they are almost impossible to get off. So we just removed this plate here, which is what holds everything to the frame of the front. And this, which we thought was just this little bit, is actually the whole thing broken all the way there, which is why it's not, oh, got dirt on it again, which is why it's not, well, it's bouncing around. So we're going to try and, yeah, clean this up and weld this up and repair it. As soon as I've got downtime, yeah, this is what we need to do. All right, we've got everything set up to weld and get this thing patched. It's not going to be perfect, as we know, because obviously we want to strap it, but we can't strap it because of where it's going. We've got a plate there. But I figured I've been telling everyone about, what Henry's doing for Movember, but we finally can hear it from Henry from Movember, from what he's doing.
Yeah, so obviously John asked earlier this year, and the most popular comment was shave my head, which I won't be doing that.
I reckon 10 grand we could get him.
No. So, but no, the next best top comment was to do a video. So if we do it in time, so the goal is 2 grand for myself. If we get that in time, I'll do a video during harvest this year, and a video during seeding as well. So yeah.
So links down below for Henry if you want to see a Henry cam. Get donating. And can we see a moustache out of you?
It takes 12 days for me to get a 3 o'clock shadow, so you know.
And if Mum was like, no.
Yeah, no.
I've never seen a moustache on Dad.
No.
So. So anyway, we'll get back into it and we'll get welding now. The trickiest part about this fix is because it's obviously been broken for a while, you can see how big a gap we've got. So I'm not overly confident that this is going to last the whole of harvest, because it's going to be a bridge weld to try and fix this, which is not what you want, but it's all we can sort of do. So along here I was able to get a bit of a stronger weld. Up here is just quite literally a patch because this plate actually sits on top of it. So I don't want to, yeah. Anyway, we will, I mean, it's fixed it. The backbone now doesn't move. So we'll take this off, put that back on, and yeah, see how we go. We're going to do this load with Buff and then he'll probably go to town. Henry's just out there done a sample. Header set 15.2 and very chewy. Most likely not going to get going, we'll see. This header here, ready to roll. Chasers, ready to roll. Everything's good to roll. Augers are all serviced, everything's ready to go. we just, yeah, Henry's going to run that sample. I'll let you guys know what it is, and then that will determine our day. If it's not good, then we've got some odd jobs to do, so we'll do them, and then it'll probably be an early night for everyone, but we'll just see what that sample is. We could be putting a bag down and just bagging it, but yeah, we don't know. These hockey sticks here, this is how the front gets its level. So it will obviously, this goes on the ground, senses the ground, and then it changes the height on as you're going along. Dad is just blowing it out in there just to see if that's affecting the sensor or something in there. Because when the main reason he pulled up yesterday for the breakdown was that when he lowers his front to cut height, it's doing this shunting thing, which could also be maybe one of these is playing up as well. We're not sure, so he's just giving it a blowout just to give every opportunity to try and figure out what's going on with it. But yeah, how good's that air compressor? Anyone who donates for to Movember, all the links are down below. Some lucky one is going to win that air compressor, so get donating. The moisture was 15.7, so with the RH and the clouds, there is wind, but yeah, just the chance of harvest today is, I mean, we could get going if it dropped down to 15 and then you could bag it, but 15% is just such hard stuff to deal with when you come to getting out of it, unless you're just going to send it to the dryer. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we've left the paddock. Everything there is ready to go for tomorrow. The boys and I are going to head down to my place with the shepherd and just get the last of all the gardening things, that, you know, all the landscaping stuff that's still like just laying around, like the planks and all that sort of stuff. Chuck that on, bring that back up here, get the telehandler back here as well, and then we're calling it a day. Not much else to do. It is a Sunday after all, so the guys can just have a recharge for half a day, and then we'll crack back into it tomorrow. And with everything service ready to go, we won't have to start super early. We won't have to, yeah, normally we start at 7, but we start at 8, something like that. And yeah, hopefully we can crack back into it and keep on harvesting. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave the video there. Movember links are down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in the next one.